Hello, everyone. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Super Chill Permadeath. It's going to be super duper chill today because it's freezing cold on this planet. We're on Sea Cow. There's a couple of things I want to get done today. One of them is I want to get some buried technology and turn that into nanites. I'm still making nanites, and there is one or two creatures left on this planet. Three, actually. And the other thing was I put in a scanner in the roamer. Where's the roamer? There it is. I put in a scanner in the roamer so we can find abandoned buildings. So if we can find abandoned buildings better or faster. Oops. We need some more copper first. If we can find enough abandoned buildings to make the nanites that I need to finish the roamer, then I won't cook off all of the salvage data and we can buy some more building parts. I noticed about probably a week after synthesis dropped, so 3 or 4 months ago, that if you buy enough building parts, you can actually start the expanding the base mission without doing any of Artemis at all. So no talking to Apollo, no, crazy triangulations, no signal booster. That is one thing I do need to get is signal booster. But I can just build another construction module, or I can go to the base where the construction module is. Oops. One of the bases has got to go though, because Base Computer Archives is a complete mess. I did do one more of them because I knew the next one was just the save point. And I built the save point, but I left it at the base. We don't need it. How much is that? I think I only... Oh, maybe that's all that I needed. Let's go see. It was in my refiner the whole time. I need to finish the... God, I'm surprised I didn't get hurt doing that. I need to finish the second scanner or else it's just going to keep asking me to do it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that was all I needed. Alright, so we can go in here and put fuel in and put copper in. Oh, it's going, isn't it? Alright. Now let's see what we have. Still just those 3 things. It looks like I didn't actually have to build the crazy thing. There we go. Abandoned building. 5.5 minutes. Is it still 5.5 minutes if I bring my car? There's, it looks like I didn't have to build that thing. I wonder. I don't have, any way to install the 3rd scanner because I didn't have enough nanites for it, which is basically what I'm kind of after. So we need nanites and we need this thing. Now how many am I getting? Only, oh, was that 3? Oh, finally. I think I scanned that guy. There's, let's see what we actually have. Underground, a rare ground, a flying creature, and an underground creature. So there's a second bird. Okay, that's cool. And just whatever we find in between here and there. I don't know if there's like, oh, there is like a regular scan. It's funny that you can't do a regular scan until you have a scanner in there, but the regular scan doesn't do anything specific. It's crazy. I'm kind of wishing that I'd gotten the mech now, but it's so difficult to drive. The mech does have the good thing about it is that you don't have to do this hazard protection stuff. Right there. But the bad thing is how hard it is to drive. And the other thing I want to get is the mining beam, because it is so easy to mine with this already. Boy, I bet it's going to take a lot of that. Let's see. 83. Ooh. And that didn't even fill it. The mining beam is incredibly efficient on the roamer, on all the Exocraft. And so, yeah. I want to do the Exocraft today. I think this is going to be the way to go. I want to play without doing as many of the missions as possible. So we kind of have to do Atlas because I want the Star Seed eventually. I don't need it, I guess. Looking around for machinery. But I would like to play without doing any of the mainline missions. So I know you can do expanding the base without talking to Apollo. The Sentinels are going crazy. I'm not finding anything. Let's see here. I think that's sodium. It's not sparking anyway. Yeah. This is a really cool planet. I think I got all these guys. Yeah. Where's my marker? Oh, cool. Got the Viking word for this. Alright, there it is. You get going on such an angle that you can't even see your markers anymore. There's no thrust at all. That's it. Just that little bit. I can't wait to build this thing up. I'd really rather get the Nomad, because with the Nomad you can go out over the water. I should probably grab that, huh? As much of it as I can anyway. I don't have the advanced mining beam installed. But yeah, I like the Nomad the best because you can float across the water. And that's incredibly helpful. And it flies way better. Like, this thing is so front heavy. It's okay, Roamer, I know the feeling. Don't be insulted. I could, you know, oh, there's a hole right there. I could mark these locations and then jump in my fighter and fly there and call the roamer and just go over and over again. I could do that, but that takes all the fun out. When I was rushing through Dreams of the Deep, all I could think was, God, I wish I hadn't started this. The whole time I was playing Dreams of the Deep, I just wished that I hadn't started it. Because I I think I've only ever had one, like, really good experience with it. It's an easy mission, don't get me wrong. I just, you know, find it kind of tedious, I think. Let's see here. I'm going to drop all this garbage on the roamer. I should have just put it on there in the first place. Extra carbon. Here is... Oops. Put that in there. There we go. Alright. Marker. See if we can see any machinery from here. Incredibly easy to see from here, isn't it? Oh my god, I gotta get that mining beam. To be able to just sit in the roamer and get the mining beam would be so awesome. Treasure! Alright, straight to the roamer this time. It can carry so much stuff. It's awesome. Is that bullets? Well, we have a gun, so carry bullets now. Wonder when the sun is gonna come up. Oops. Sometimes the game hangs just a little bit when you exit the Exocraft, and your buttons don't like work right away, because it's still like, no, that doesn't work in the Exocraft, even though you're out of it. This is a really gorgeous planet if the sun would just come up. Oh, what are you? Ah, cool. Oh, it's a predator. Let's say we go. So we have an underground creature and a flying creature, which we're not going to see unless there's a storm or the sun comes out or whatever. So there's a gigantic, dangerous predator on this planet. Good to know. Here is our abandoned building. Grab this. This doesn't start to really save time until you get to the point where you've got all of the boosters and stuff. There we go. We'll just drive around. That clicking sound is, oh, did I forget to do the region marker? That clicking is the stupid mouse wire hitting my Beppis. On the other side. I didn't get a video done yesterday, but what I did do over the weekend was a blast. I played multiplayer with Lava Lamp 64 for almost 9 straight hours on one day and like 3 hours the next day. Where's the door? Did I miss it? Drive past it? There it is. These larval eggs, a lot of people have told me that doing those monstrosities in the mech is so easy. We'll probably do some of that because it sounds like a blast. And so, yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun to me. I awoke from a dream where I was drowning in something thick and glutinous. It filled my pores and suffocated me. I want to believe that this is my tired mind playing tricks. I've been so long without deep sleep. The crimson sphere shimmers at the corner of my eye whenever I try to rest. I cannot comprehend how it tracks my spore from world to world. Or is it that I'm following it? The orb cannot be in all places at once. That cannot be. I always wonder, like, who this guy is. And because he talks all through it. And I remember in a part of one of the missions, it might be the Artemis mission, you wake up and you talk about how you've been in your suit without taking your suit off for days and days. And I don't think I need that. No. I was gonna buy a shield and I ended up buying a scanner instead. So now I have 2 scanners. Alright, let's see here. Abandoned building. It is... did it just scan this building? No. Scanned that building that way. Oh cool, only 4 minutes. Oh, I thought that thing was my life support, and I was like, I'm not walking. I don't need life support. Oh, big rocks. Oh, another big chunk. Whoa! I think I would have done better looking for, like, damaged machinery than this. Although, you don't, there's nowhere that you get more nanites from a machine than you do from the abandoned buildings. But we can, like, go off in that direction that way. See if there's machinery over there. You only get, like, whatever it is, 30 or 40 at a time from the little machines. You can get like 140 or something from the abandoned buildings. Boink? Yeah, I don't see a damaged machinery over here. Just getting sidetracked. Come and get me, Sentinel. My favorite part about using the Exocraft when you're crossing a planet like this is that you can't really get hurt. I mean, I suppose you could argue that if you ran into a patch, like a whole patch of whippy plants, you know, you might take some damage from that, but you know, honestly, it's not very likely. We're going over this. Wasn't a sharp enough hill. Just go crashing downhill. The worst part is you used to like really struggle to clear the openings of caves, and I'd fall in them all the time. You know? Like that cave right there. And if you hit it just right, you can just jump over it. But I used to fall in all the time, and it was such a nightmare. I will stop for a huge patch of sodium. I was talking to Lava Lamp, and in the video that I released, I did, we looked around his freighter a little bit, and then I did a kind of a short interview of him. And in there he says about his permadeath run. When he started that, or when he was hunting for a multi-tool, before he got any defense shields or any hazard protections, he did 50 days of extreme survival on a planet looking for a multi-tool. on that permadeath save. That's the Predator, I think. And never had hazard protection. He did the whole thing with sodium, and it's crazy, like permadeath without making any mistakes. You know, it's just crazy. I make mistakes all the time, but I have, you know, defense shields or life support or whatever. And so I might get hurt. Oops, I forgot to read it. Darn it. I might get hurt, even really badly, but it'll come around again. We'll get it again. I might get hurt, but it's never enough to kill me because I've got defense shields and life support, you know. We didn't get very far this way. I think my other way of going after the damaged machinery is better. Can you stand on these things? Oh, just a little bit. Not enough, really. Not enough to avoid a predator. He's like, he's so chill. Oh, I guess I better stop. He's like, why are you doing this? I think I'll probably fly around for a little while, and oh, he just like totally went under my wheels on his own. I did not kill him. He killed himself. That is so obnoxious. Why would you do that? Let's see, I can't really, like... I've already got him. Okay. It is much. How much do I have now? Oh, 541. Oh, that's cool. That's enough to get the other scanner. Let's go grab this last one and then we'll go up to the anomaly. But I'm now carrying the stuff right here. So it's, oops, that's not it. Uh-oh. Where's my ion batteries? Am I blind? Oh, I must have used them by accident. Anyway, I gotta get some more. I'm carrying the stuff now to just be able to drop the roamer, but I think what I'll do is I'll get some more data. Here, there's probably some data right here. And get the Nomad instead. I've got 7, I need 3 more. I didn't realize there was such a huge predator because I've been on this planet. Well, this is technically the 3rd time I've been on the planet, but I really like snow planets, so I need to get some kibble in my suit so I can distract the predator so that I don't have to fight for my life all the time. But yeah, I just did all of the main missions, so I don't really want to do them again, you know? Not for a few months anyway. We'll have the summer update probably within the next 6 weeks. And, oh, there's the S-Class cabinet. That's awesome. Alright, here's the S-Class cabinet, lava. I need 2 metal. I've got metal plate. Put that right there. Right. So we already know. Oops, hiccup. We already know that this system just has rifles, But if you like rifles, and one pistol, there's also a pistol. But if you like rifles, there's the S-Class cabinet. And I will give you, I'll put the location up on the screen. And then we'll go up to the anomaly. What I need, video. And my HUD. And the visor. So the location is Planet Sea Cow. Plus 11.49 by plus 99.60. And, oops. And the glyphs are down there. I wish the glyphs would get bigger. The glyphs are down there in the lower left corner. So we got moon, sun, bird, fish, sun, moon, ship, galaxy, fish, boat, dragonfly, fish. And I know I said that really fast, but just take a screenshot of the screen there. And you can get a S-Class rifle or pistol. There's 3 rifles, or 4 rifles and a pistol in this system. So I think that's only the second S-Class cabinet I've ever found on my own. Continuation from episode 2. Alright, we got that. Let's go get the nanites from this building. And we will get this, because there's nanites here too. Oh, I forgot to go into the little settlement. I'll get them later. And we need this to get the Nomad. It's probably more sensible to get the mech. Maybe I'll get the mech. I'll get them both. I like the mech because you don't have to deal with hazard protection. And I like the Nomad because it can cross water. So and you can't call either of them while you're in the water. There's a, that was fortuitous. That was a, what do you call it? A upgrade module. You can sell those on the anomaly now, so you don't have to make 2 trips. Oops, there's a word there. All right. There we go. Ah, that took some time, man. It's right here. I'll use that up. Even though it wasn't empty. Get that out of my suit. Alright. Let's get rid of that. I realized the other day that if I had been collecting that the whole time on normal mode, I probably would have had 200,000 nanites by now. What are the Sentinels? They appear on countless worlds without summons or warning. They traverse the galaxy unopposed and enforce their will upon every sentient being they encounter. Who made them? Who gave them the will to police the stars and demand that we bow to their silent rules? The goal of the experiment was to learn the answers to these questions. It began on an uncharted world beneath a blue-white sun, far from the axis of civilization. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. I don't know if you remember that last line there, but that's all you get in that one style of lore, is that last line. But the whole rest of the story is so much more interesting. Is there anything else here other than that thing? And the bird? No? We just got one of the animals. Okay. That's alright. We'll get them. We'll get them. I can always go get more salvage data and build both the mech and the Nomad, and then just carry the parts around for the mech, because the parts for the Nomad and the parts for the Roamer are the same. It's, you just choose, you know, the mech is the only one that's different. Everything's so much easier after you have a freighter, but it's so much more interesting before you do. You get starship trails now. You can get both the red ones and the green ones, so cadmium and emerald. And working our way up. I mean, it's not that far off. Look, we're already almost a third on PC. So you can imagine we'll be done with this in a couple of days. Construction module. So we can only afford one of them right now. Oh, we're so close to the second one. That's criminal. Let's get the mech first. It's just, all it is, all the difference is just a little bit more paraffinium. But I'm carrying that much paraffinium, so it's like 147, I've got plenty. I just need to get ion batteries now. And we'll get this. I don't really know what's more important. I have 793. Well, since we're getting the mech, we're gonna need a laser. We need all of them. So we have 793. Let's finish that. And get booted out of the menu. And let's start this. Oh, good grief. Grief, I tell you. Grief! Let's see, that is laser, laser. So, and that is the cannon, and that is the terrain manipulator. So we want the advanced mining beam. There we go. That's going to be hard to get because I'll have to find a gravitino ball. And even though we have a aggressive sentinel planet, I still haven't grabbed like any gravitino balls. Wrong way. Wrong way, Jay. Go back. Over here where the guy is for milestones, you can buy and sell upgrade modules now. And I'm like generally getting better value. 300 for an A-class module, that's pretty good. I think you only get like 250 on a space station, so we're gonna dump both those, even though I could use them both. Oh, tough decision, but we need the nanites. And there's nothing to buy. It's all B and C. I don't know why they chose to do that, but that's the way it is. Alrighty. We are way over time now. I'm gonna grab a save. And we will come back tomorrow with either exploring Calypso or this. I haven't decided. I did 2 days of Calypso in a row because I was so exhausted from all the weekend shenanigans. And and that's why I missed Monday. So I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow with one or the other. Have a great day.